Good evening. How is everybody tonight? Oh, wow. That was a rousing success. I'm not convinced everybody's doing well tonight. Well, welcome to the Delta Amateur Radio Club's June meeting. It is our membership meeting, so it'll be a fun night tonight. We got a full topic to talk about tonight. We got a presentation from Ed Fong on his tri-band J-pole. We're going to talk about the repairs on the 146 repeater, and then we'll talk a little bit about field day. So last month we asked if people were coming to field day. This month we'll do a quick introduction and see if everyone has, how many field days you've been to. Let's ask the question that way. How many field days have you been to? Keep it short because we got a full packed evening tonight, but we'll start way over there at Clement's table and then work our way back around this way. Introduce yourself, name, call, and how many field days you've attended. You're welcome to.
My name is Clement, KQ4 TQB, and I've been to one field day.
My name is Paul, MC4MC, and I've been to 2 field days.
Tyler, KQ4QEV, this will be number 3.
Jonathan, KO4WAQ, and this will be number 3.
All right, Don? You got
KZ4GJ, this will be number 3 for me, and it better be cooler than last.
No guarantees, unless you're in Carolyn's area.
I'm Scott, Kilo Quebec 4 Tango Golf Whiskey, and this will be my second one.
Okay.
I'm Bob, KR4EXD, and I've not been to one yet.
Fantastic. Are you planning on coming?
I'm not going to be able to. I'd love to.
Oh, well. Find one close.
Jim, Whiskey 4 Juliet Bravo Golf, and I've been to 1 field day.
All right.
Tom Mertz, N4LIA, and I've been to at least 5.
Fantastic. We'll pop right back over and pick you up real quick because you joined us after we'd already passed your table.
Ross, Kilo Romeo 4 Alpha Mike Quebec, and I stopped in last year on Sunday of field day, and
That counts as one.
Yep.
Fantastic. All right, we'll bounce back up to this front table. Barbara?
Barbara, KA5CFB, several field days.
Several. Polite answer.
Aubrey, KQ4YZW, I'd say 5+, I don't know exactly.
5+ is a good number.
Joe, KN4JXS, and I think this is going to be either 4 or 5.
Fantastic.
KQ4UEO, I've been to.
All right, we'll go to the next table back.
Dave, AD4Q, and I did one on my own, and I visited with a couple, so about 3 brothers.
Fantastic.
Ed, Kilo Alpha 4 Bravo Lima, several dozen.
Several dozen. Baker's dozen.
Several dozen.
Mary Whiskey Bravo 4 Sierra Whiskey Papa, and probably about 7.
Fantastic.
I did them before we came.
Yeah, that's better.
W4GNM. I've been a member of ARRL for 55 years, so I have gone to at least 45 field days. And I've not missed one in the last 15 years.
We're not worthy.
Carolyn, Kilo X-Ray 4, Quebec Foxtrot, and 3 going on 4.
Awesome. Looking forward to this year.
Yes.
Tom, AC5MR. Yeah, I've been a ham for 30 years, but I know at least I've been to 28 field days.
Oh, wow.
Steve, KK4BPG, about 13.
Perry, November 4 Golf Juliet, I'm thinking maybe 5, something like
Mike, KT4IHT 3.
Joe, WA4OVO, probably about 35
That's a few.
or more.
It's the or more.
This June the 2nd was 50 years since I've been a ham. But
Very nice. 5 license renewals.
No, at first it was every 5 years.
Oh, wow. See, a little history lesson. All right, we'll come up to the front table. Thank you, Joe.
Tom, KM4AEM.
John, KM4 BVH. I've been to 8.
Slept through every one of them.
The gauntlet is down.
Paul, Kilo Yankee 4, Mike X-ray, I've been to 2 or 3.
All right, we'll go to the back of the room.
Larry, Kilo Romeo 4, Delta Foxtrot uniform. I missed the question.
So the question is, how many field days have you been to?
1.
1. Awesome.
I'm at KQ4 YPO, this will be my first one this year.
Oh, fantastic. We got lots of places.
Josh, KQ4 iOS, I've been to 2.
Dan, AA4DF. Probably 6 or 7, but I don't think I'll miss them anymore. I'm going to go to all of them. I possibly can.
They're lots of fun. And I'm Joe, November Sierra 4 Echo, and I've been to 4, I think. Lost count of 1. Anyway. But they are tons of fun. I look forward to Field Day. It's my favorite time of the year. I love, strangely enough, I'm the strange person that likes the overnight because you get to sit there and talk to people and have fun and socialize amongst our club members. And for me, I find that really fun. I'll take a quick minute, real quick, as an opening statement. On your table is a QR code. Take a minute when we're done or now or whatever you want. Scan that QR and give us some feedback on how the presentation's going, how the event and the presentation and the topics were tonight. Just give us some feedback on that. That helps us out a lot. All right, real quick, I want to turn the ball over to Perry. And Perry, I have, while you're calling the roll just to see who the board members are here, I have a special gift that a member has given to all of the board members. There's a field day pin for all of the board members for the service that you've given to the club. So when you call the board member, come get your pin that's been donated to you from one of our members. All right?
President Joe Plum.
Thank you, sir.
Vice President Tyler Henley.
Present.
Secretary Terry Hayes is present. Treasurer Paul Broom. Here. Director of Training Joe Logia. Here. Peter Trustee Daniel Fleet. Here. Director of Meetings and Special Events Josh Cunningham. Here. Director of Publications Jonathan Urschel.
Present.
Club Historian John Reiner.
Here.
The Director of Programs Adam White is absent. We do have a forum.
Thank you, sir. Would you pass this to Joe? All right. Thank you, everyone.
Don't leave me out.
There you go. Did not intend to leave you out, Perry.
Oh, I know.
We appreciate you greatly. All right. We need to read and approve the minutes.
I wait for it to finish the statement.
I usually don't
Make a
get.
motion.
You make a
Accept the
motion.
minutes and the treasurer's report is published in Sparks.
There's a motion on the floor made by Ham and seconded by Don to approve the minutes and treasurer's reports as published in Sparks. All in favor, please say aye. Aye.
I want to hear you read it sometime.
Ham never lets me get to the end of that sentence because we all realize
He always gives me a check after the meeting.
we miss you when you're not here to make that. All right.
I've had some medical issues, so that's why I missed last month.
I understand, and we're thankful that you're back, and we appreciate you greatly. Let's take a minute, and we'll go around the whole the room real quick and give an opportunity to each of the board members for some quick boardroom reports. Dan, I know we've got a whole topic dedicated to the repeaters, so if you want to cut yours short, I understand. And
We have an exciting presentation that I haven't seen yet.
it's right there if you want to preview it. All right, with that, I'll go to Tyler.
All right, we're a couple weeks out. I'm looking forward to Field Day, being here instead of doing it with another club in St. Louis. So I'm looking forward to it. We're gonna have fun. It's gonna be great. Can't guarantee what the weather's gonna be like, but that's kind of the fun of it. So looking forward to seeing everybody there.
I have to be a little jealous and admit I'm looking forward to your daughter coming.
Yeah.
Because, man, the pile up around that, it's amazing. It's amazing. All right, we'll head over now to Perry.
Strangely enough, I have nothing to add.
A lawyer.
That's all right.
Ooh. Paul?
Just one quick thing. I want to thank Jonathan Urschel for helping me get the Square Store up and running and beautifying it with some nice graphics. So it is available now if you want to pay your dues, buy your bus trip, pay for training. It's out there. And I think we published the link in Spark.
There were 2 QR codes in Sparks, one for the bus trip and one for training.
Yeah.
So that's a QR code. Instead of embedding a link, just pop the QR code into your favorite scanning app and it'll take you right to the appropriate Square site and you can finish the transaction from there. Again, thank you, Jonathan. Round of applause. We are coming into the electronic age kicking and screaming. All right, Adam is absent. Josh, we'll go to you.
Don't have anything.
All right, we'll move right along to Jonathan.
I have nothing to report, sir.
Fantastic. We'll move over to Joe Lowenthal, and Director of Training.
Training, we've got 2 students that have signed up. I've got, I think, 3 others that inquired. We need 10 students to get the class going. I don't know if the $30 fee for the class materials that we'll be using is holding people back. But then again, a lot of people wait until the very last minute to sign up for these classes. That's one reason why I don't publish it for a whole year in advance. We just give what the tentative time frame is for the class. The materials will be ham radio prep. The club can get a discount, so we're giving a discount to the students if they sign up through the club. We need at least 5 of them to sign up to make it worthwhile for them and for us, where it doesn't cost anything additional. Huntsville bus trip, we've got 10 people paid already. We've got another 5 that said they're going to go. We were at Toka Tipton County meeting last night, and a couple of people said that they might be probably interested in going. So we need to get at least 25 to 30 people to make it worthwhile to go.
So if you're interested in the bus trip, how many have been on a bus trip before? All right, you've all been on the bus trip. Why haven't you signed up? Harry's, Paul, either one.
Easier than ever. QR code.
QR code, scan it, pay for it, all done. Yeah. Easy peasy. All right. Not to forget John Rogers, our historian. You got anything?
I've got nothing.
Nothing. All right. Well, we are to the point where I don't know if our guest is ready.
Yeah, he's not.
All right. So we will. Let me take a minute then and talk about field day real quick, because that should be short, and then we'll do Ed Fong and the tri-band J-pole, and then we'll talk about the repeater pairs. How many are here for the repeater pairs? Oh, the hot topic of the night. All right. Let me pull this up. Can I borrow the HDMI for just a second, John? All right, let's talk about field day. Oh, that's really short.
Yeah.
How many of you saw the field day article in Sparks?
What was the question?
5 people only saw Sparks?
Did the emails go out?
Hang on, let me unpack that for just a minute. How many of you saw the article in Sparks? Is everybody in the room getting Sparks? Okay. That was a little scary there for a second. So this was the diagram that was included in Sparks. It's kind of the site layout for field day. And I apologize. I am the one behind. I usually create all the Google Forms to send out for registration and all that, and I'm a couple of days behind. I promise the Google form will go out in a couple of days, so you can sign up for field day, and we know how many are coming, so we can have the right amount of food. So that, I apologize. But what we did is Fred Miller and I kind of walked the site, worked with the Neshoba Club, worked with other people in the Delta Club, and we kind of laid out where our transmitters are going to be at Germantown Municipal Park. How many people know where Germantown Municipal Park is? And the Kiwanis Pavilion. Fantastic. So what we have is our CW is going to be kind of next to the pavilion. And that long wire antenna is going to be out this way. We're waiting for final confirmation. The EMA antenna trailer that we had last year is going to be back this year. That's what's going to be represented by that red square. That is not 100% confirmed, but it's pretty close. We're looking to run the GOTA station and the 4015 station will be in the pavilion, running off of the tower. The 8010 station has, some of us would love to put a Delta loop up in between the lights, or we run a long wire, but the 8010 has this space to run the antenna there. The satellite team usually use this as field, and they make 1 or 2 contacts and they're done. And the digital station is down here at the end of the field, and they'll run kind of their long wire this way. And what we do by accomplishing that this year is we stay out of the mess that we created last year, where we ended up crossing antennas and overloading some front ends of our transceivers. So we try to do a little better job, lessons learned, mistakes learned, and do a little better job planning that. So that's kind of the basic layout. We will have this year running as a 5A club. All of the details were published in Sparks. The call signs and the name will publish it under. So if you want to participate from home and contribute your points to the club's effort, that's how our club log will be uploaded. I know that the digital station is sitting back over that way. The other digital station person sitting right here. The 4010 station sitting in the back. So the CW station's over there. Fred runs the 20-meter station. GOTA's a passion of mine, so I've got that. But here's the thing about all of this. All of the operators that are running stations are all welcome, all comers. So if you want to get on the air, just show up. You can show up at 2 a.m. and we will get you on the air. Okay? Sideband, digital, CW. I can't do CW, but Carolyn can. If you want to listen, I don't know if she'll be working that late, but we'll see. But the point of it is, there are going to be stations, there are going to be control operators in place. If you only have a technician's license or you have no license, it doesn't matter. You can come get on the air due to the fact that control operators are going to be present at all of our transmitters. Most of them will probably be extras too. So if you want to play anywhere in the HF bands, VHF, UHF bands, you can go anywhere you want. So that's the fun thing about field day. I'm not going to put any promises out there yet, but we did have somebody say, hey, I've got a tri-band beam on the ground and I have a rotor. So I can't make that happen, but some of the other club we're working with, Neshoba, is kind of working that. So we may stick that up on the EMA trailer and have a tri-band beam at 50 feet. That could be a lot of fun with a rotor. So field day is really about opportunity to go experiment. I was talking to John a few minutes ago about his experiment that he wants to conduct at field day. You've got, what is it? It's the little...
It's called a TRUSDX. It's a little micro HF. QRP. Yeah, QRP. Only does 5 watts. It'll run 28 hours on a 7 amp hour battery.
Yeah, and we do, I mean, as a club, the points that you get are points, okay, it's scoring. I kind of look at it from the perspective of, there are other clubs out there, and the scoring, the points, really give us a common measuring stick to see, how did we do? Did we do okay? Did we do well? Did we have fun? It's not about how many points do we get, although everybody that's a little bit competitive likes to get as many points as they can. We had almost 400 contacts last year on the club call and about 100 or so calls on the go-to call. So it was a lot of fun, a lot of contacts in a 24-hour period. How many of you have ever operated continuously for 24 hours?
If I raise my hand, Steve will argue.
Hey,
So
I was much younger then.
Field Day is constructed around the concept of you've got 4 hours to set something up and then operate from what you can set up in 4 hours. What can you do and what can you improvise? So I would challenge all of you to come out and see Fred Miller's 20-meter vertical antenna that he builds, because you'll be amazed at what it's made out of.
Oh, it's killer.
It's stuff you would find in your garden house. I won't ruin it everything, but it's just stuff you find in the garage, 2x4s and ratchet straps and
PVC.
And he ran a 3-hour pileup on it. It's amazing. Anyway, so that's my shameless plug for Field Day. I'll stop talking and open the floor for questions about Field Day. Yes, ma'am.
Well, for the overnighters, are the washrooms open 24 hours?
Yes, we have, the Germantown has disposition for us to have them open all night. And the police do stop by and check on us to make sure we're all safe. Next. Yes, ma'am.
Does that all fall within 1,000 feet?
It does. I did measure
You
it.
measured it, okay.
I did. I'm very excited about the GOTA because I'm going to bring my UHF VHF and duplex it up the tower. So whatever HF antenna is for GOTA, I'm going to try to give the GOTA team a little bit of VHF UHF simplex work as well too, because that's always fun. Now somebody else I was talking to a couple nights ago said, hey, with that kind of antenna height, we should do VHF UHF single sideband. I'm like, great, come on, bring it down. I've never done it, so that'd be kind of fun to do. Any other questions? Oh my goodness. Board? Or there's, no, wow, okay. All right, our guest is still not here. Yes, sir.
Is there a food plan?
Thank you, Tyler, because I forgot to mention that. Yes, I mentioned it when I talked about the form. I forgot to mention it again. Yes, there is lunch typically on Saturdays there. Dinner on Saturday is there, and some sort of breakfast is there. Breakfast Saturday morning is usually some meeting place that's yet to be determined. Hang loose for that. But yes, food is definitely provided. That's why the registration form says, when are you going to be there? But I'll get that out. And Josh will have the coffee pot there. Any more questions? Yes, sir, Clement.
If I want to help set up antennas, what time do I have to be there on Saturday?
Excellent question. Setup starts at 9 o'clock. And I'll send out, when I send out the registration form, I'll try to have that in there as well, because I got to send that out, so I'll make sure to include that, because that was not in Sparks. Yes, ma'am, Carolyn.
Can we come earlier? 6 a.m. when the park opens?
There's
before it gets hot.
the answer to that is yes. There is a parameter in the rules that I don't remember clearly because I haven't reread that particular.
You can actually start setting up at 000 Zulu Friday.
Fantastic. I hadn't double checked that, so thank you. So absolutely.
Is that set up just the radio setup, or can you set up your tent and all the other stuff?
That's every piece of your setup. And true transparency, we usually don't run past noon on Sunday, even though it goes to much later than that on Sunday. We're usually done by noon. Yeah, everybody's kind of dying down mid-morning. We push it to noonish, and then we tear down and are out of there usually no later than 1 usually. We don't run the full Sunday time window. Questions? I saw one over here maybe.
Bring mosquito spray.
There will be lots of fans available as well, because the fans can run off of commercial power. All of the transceivers will be running off of generator power. All of the stations will have access to a wireless network so that we can do network logging, which makes it really easy and fun. All right, we're going to take a minute, pause,